Hi, this is the visual literacy project that Josh Cornea, Charlie Lance, Dan Shields put together. We decided on creating an infographic for one of the lessons that is used in science class, teaching kids about pedigrees. And initially, when this was put together, before we got some feedback from some other members, we didn't have as much color background wise or images background wise. And we more or less were just using the straight symbols like you see up here um, to kind of describe how a pedigree is and what some of those different symbols mean. But then we kind of put in and added a little bit more color to make it pop and be more visually appealing to the students, and for some maybe a little bit more relatable, um, so that they could say the square symbol here would represent a male and the circle here would represent the female. And then we tried to keep these a little bit similar, so the students could determine if they uh, were tracking someone with a trait being shaded in or an individual in the pedigree that did not show the trait, and it would be left unshaded. And then something we didn't know you could do, but instead of using just a plain color background, we actually threw in a picture here to kind of show a marriage line, even though one of the things that we would explain to the students is that obviously there does not need to be a marriage in order for offspring to occur. It's just the term used when you're creating your pedigree or you're trying to determine different generations. And then down here, we also wanted to let them know that there is a line that represents offspring from a particular marriage line, and any individuals attached to that would be offspring of the two prior individuals in a generation. And then we tried creating this symbol here, and we kind of liked how the orange and black worked together to show that. We decided that this has many applications in the classroom. One, it could be used kind of in a flip lesson. Sorry, that's my son's account. And you could push this out to the students and have them kind of review it. And then when they come back to class to do a quick formative assessment, is do a quick, have them create a quick pedigree for just their family in their house. So a couple of generations, their parents and any siblings they have, to see if they understand, okay, mom would be a circle, dad would be a square, and then brothers would be squares and sisters would be circles, not looking at a particular trait, but you could go one step further and have them figure out a particular trait like hair color, um, just to kind of see what it would look like and make sure that they understand a quick setup of it. Another would be, as you know, if you had any special needs students that were struggling, this could be created as like a cheat sheet for them to keep in their binder folder, whatever it is they use, that they could always have out um, when we're going over and creating these, so that they have a quick reference guide for it. Um, After using this, we thought also there could be many extensions and applications from this. And I would say what I would do in class is we would start looking at pre-created pedigrees for specific traits, and have them basically formatively assess them by asking, okay, if individual in generation two, number two, what gender are they? Do they have the trait? So on and so forth. So we think it's a good representation. We think it's visually pleasing in terms of with the color and the images, and think it would be beneficial for the students when they are first learning what pedigrees are. Thank you very much. I think I'm done.